Yeah, what's good? I'm in the dark because I don't feel like putting the light on and all this other stuff right now. Anyways, um, someone either feels like they have nothing to offer you, or vice versa. It could be a Sag, it could be an Earth sign, but definitely someone who's could be younger. Somebody may. It can also be where somebody may feel like they have nothing to offer you but a good time. Now I don't know. Maybe you feel like somebody, all someone has to offer is a good time. Either you know this or you don't. I don't know. I'm not trying to say that it matters because some people, that's all they're looking for is a good time. Heavy on the Sag. That could be burdensome to someone, or somebody could feel like a burden to someone. Mm-mm. Yeah, I feel like this is all you see, or either you or whatever. I mean, this can also just be like, something piquing your interest. Yeah, this can be you being curious. Like, I wonder, do this person have anything to offer? Are you just looking at somebody like, what is it that this person has to offer me? I don't know. Vice versa too. Could be somebody looking at you like, huh, what is it that you have to offer me? Whatever that is. You want something tangible. Somebody wants something tangible. They want something serious, but something's not serious. Something's not tangible, or something's always out of reach. That's not for everybody. Now, somebody could be in their feelings. Um, yeah, somebody may feel like that. Somebody could be in their feelings because we all hear it before. Oh, I've been hurt. I've been hurt before. I've been through this. I've been through that. All that shit. Everybody's been through some shit. So that stuff is like blah blah blah. You hear it all the time. You hear it every day. It's nobody here that hasn't been. Most people have been through something. Some way worse than others, but it's always something. Yeah, it's always something. Um, but yeah, somebody can definitely be feeling like, I'm not saying two-time loser, okay, whatever that's about, but that could be for someone. Maybe, maybe not. Why do you got your bright fucking lights on? That is the most random shit ever. Anyways, so you can be dealing with the Sag. You don't have to. This could be a friend of yours too, or somebody you hang with, or this is somebody that's a part of a group that likes you. Have you on the sea edge? Have you on the sea edge? Also Scorpio here too. Blinkers, my bad. Anyways, yeah, okay, so somebody feels like they're a non-factor or something. Like somebody feels like they're a non-factor. I don't know why. Somebody feels like someone doesn't care about them, or they can care less. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Damn. So, what's going? Why is somebody confused, or why is somebody? Well, yeah, somebody can be confused too. Why is somebody in their feelings, or whatever this is, or confused, or in some type of fantasy world? To be a Virgo, you can be a Virgo. You don't have to be. Um, Somebody's also wondering like, why am I single? So somebody could be definitely looking at all these other people who are like booed up, or looking at all these people, and somebody feels like, oh well, they have someone, they must be special. I mean, with this shit, no, they're just, it's something about their energy, or they're just on they're on teenager hormonal type shit. So that's why. It's mostly about lust. It's not really lust entirely, but it's all about sex and sex appeal and looks and energy and you know, on and off, hot and cold, in and out, player type shit. So don't be discouraged. This is for whomever, because you go for whomever. Don't be discouraged if you feel like everybody else is like, why is everybody else booed up, but I'm not? I'm single. Shit, you better fucking wear that Nine of Pentacles as like as a layer of protection and then some, because these days being single kind of gets you, it helps you out in a lot of different ways. It may not seem like it, especially if you've been single for a long time. However, it saves you from mental anguish when it's not needed. It saves you from emotional anguish when not needed. You know, it saves you from a lot of shit. It saves your energy. You know, you don't want to get drained prematurely and be, you know, offering up your best to people who are only giving you like 10%, shit like that. So whatever, but somebody can be looking at you, maybe you're single, you know, somebody may feel like, oh yeah, you're one of their options. I think the fuck not. Yeah, King of Wands in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. What? And the King of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, people looking at somebody for the wrong fucking reasons, bro. No, I'm not. And then the King of Wands wanted to flip out upright. Nah, you can't. Don't be switching up now. Somebody's switching up. Like, nah, I'm not. No, be who you are. You got three kings here, and all of them motherfuckers reversed. You can't even see it. My bad, but I wish I had. Well, I got that on, but I didn't feel like putting it on. I'm about to go take a shower and everything else. But all these motherfuckers reversed. And then you got the Seven of Pentacles. So it's like someone is definitely like, there is nothing here. What the fuck can somebody give you? How somebody gonna give you anything? How somebody gonna invest time, energy, effort, all that shit? But they're in all reverse energy. Somebody doesn't. The money ain't right. Somebody doesn't know how to communicate. Somebody's a dick. Somebody's also like a shitty player. Somebody doesn't even know how to play the game. You know, they're like, I mean, it could be something else too, but no, this is somebody who thinks they're a player. You're long from it. Somebody's not even in the fucking. You're not even in the arena. You're not in the seats. It's nothing. Somebody's like a lazy player. How the fuck are you a player? But all your females are running into each other at your house. When you leave and somebody else popping up, like, what the fuck? You didn't even tell them to wait 10 minutes before I go. They already walking up to your damn doorstep. That is interesting. That's not for everybody, but somebody's definitely. I mean, this could be three separate energies. It doesn't matter who you are or what you are. This could be three. This could even be females. Hell, I mean, they're all in masculine energy, but whatever. But this can be three separate people. None of them can offer you much of anything that you cannot offer yourself. I'm so fucking serious right now. It seems like you're putting all that time, energy, effort into yourself. If you're single, all that is going to yourself. You definitely got people out here pretending to be something that they're not. Because I see a bunch of sheep. Damn, I want to keep this on, but I don't at the same time. But I see a bunch of sheep in the background here. It's like a bunch of people who are like the same. Looking at you, you're over here as a Nine of Pentacles, no matter who the fuck you are or what you are. You're over here as a Nine of Pentacles. You got a bunch of people who are all like, they're the same type of person, but they like to come off not. But really, this is what you looking. This is what it is. So is a king is kings that aren't really kings, or they have the potential to be kings, or they are kings and they don't want to act like it. It's all of that. Any of that. I feel like it's more so of like these are kings. These are supposedly kings or people who could be kings, or got the potential to be kings, but for some odd reason they don't act like they don't. I'm about to say act like their age. That's for somebody. They don't act like they're about that shit. They're not. One person is either not stable, and like I said, this can all be one energy. I don't know entirely. Or two could be one, and one could be a whole other person. We'll see. But it's like one person is not stable. They're not grounded. They could be a deadbeat dad if they have children. I don't know if they're with you or not. They're stingy. They're greedy. All that shit. You got one that is a dick on the highest level of dicks. Somebody is misogynistic as a motherfucker. You know, could be verbally abusive, possibly even like, you know, they may even abuse animals. And then you got another one who's like a lazy ass player who don't even let the next person know that is going to take them, like, you know, the wait 10 minutes before popping up at popping up at their house. They're like, damn, the worst kind. And they may also be physically abusive too. That's not, you know, I'm not saying that's literally what's going on with someone, but, and not only that, somebody can be like, they're not confident, their sex appeal is, I don't know what the fuck they think. This is the type of person that may go out with their chest open, tackle meat and everything, just all, you know, just shit all out. Like, you're not, just because you got money don't mean shit. I don't know why people think that. I mean, they do. That is a thing. A lot of men, I'm not trying to pick on genders here. This is what I've observed. It doesn't matter who. Even for females, they got their shit too. But for men, they feel like all they need is money and they don't care. They can look any type of way, dress any type of way, just be dirty, but it's like literally dirty, not just, like just a regular that's fine. If you dressed in very normal, regular, you got mad money, that is fine. But being dirty, like haven't showered for fucking the whole week, dirt under their fingernails, but don't even work, and all that shit. Why? Ugh. Sorry. It's like I can't stand when people park so fucking, like, why? Why? You better be going to Checkers. Anyways. Yeah. And I'm not trying to be like, this is not me pointing shit out and making people feel any type of way, but this is what's going on. I don't know why people feel like all I need is money and I can approach them being extra dirty and just look grimy and don't even take care of myself, don't even take care of my kids or nothing. And yeah, she'll take me. She'll be, like, what? Yeah, some people will, but it's only for the money. But they don't care because I don't fucking know. The shit that doesn't make any sense to me is men will be okay with being used, but then turn around and flip that shit when you fucking leave. Or whatever. Oh yeah, bitches ain't that all they want is your money and shit. Well, that's all you're showing. Like, what the fuck are you, like, what are you talking about? That's how you bag the person. Come on now. It's the same shit. It's just insane. But it's a thing though. It's very much so a thing. So you can definitely be, yeah. You're not waiting around for you're not waiting around for somebody to show you that they don't really fuck with you, they don't love you, there's no emotion somewhere for someone. Somebody can be also getting a divorce. But the thing about this is that's crazy that somebody can be getting a divorce, but the person still loves them. So you can still love the person and they can still love you. Yeah, you got King and Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups still cares about the King of Cups, but the King of Cups ain't even looking at her. The King of Cups is looking at divorce. They're looking at love lost and all kinds of shit. Somebody can be done with the Pisces. We got it in their chart. You can. Doesn't matter. It could be anywhere. But nonetheless, I really feel like somebody is definitely, you can be taking care of yourself. It's like, what is it that anybody can do for you or some people can do for you that you cannot do for yourself? Because it looks like you're doing a lot of shit on your own. 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. This is you putting all the time, energy, effort into yourself. This is all about you. I don't give a fuck who you are, man, woman. I don't give a fuck what. That's all you, and you could be the one looking at all these options, these different people, or what you consider as options. I don't know, or whatever this is, or people who consider you as an option. Is like you're looking at them like, okay, what the fuck can you offer me other than a good time? Dead ass. I'm not even trying to be funny. Cause I mean, for some of you guys, you can offer yourself that shit. I mean, now for some other person, there's some other shit going on about divorce. I'm gonna leave that alone because I don't care to even discuss it. But somebody definitely is like holding on to someone, or holding on to somebody's money, or whatever the case may be. I don't know what that has to do with it. It has to do with anything. Somebody's looking for love, another person is. Somebody's looking for love, but they already have it, but they don't want that. I mean, that's fine. I don't know if somebody's actually actively looking for love. It can just be where somebody doesn't want what it is that's presented to them. Now, it can be any reason why. You can reject anyone if you want to. It doesn't have to be a reason behind it. I mean, it's everybody's right to not want to be with another person or whatever. Like, everybody got their reasons. So you can definitely be looking at somebody. You can also be looking at somebody like, well, you're younger or you're childish or either somebody's too much for you or somebody feels like you're too much for them. Too hot to hold, too hot to handle, whatever the case may be. It may not even be that deep. But somebody's definitely like looking at someone like, yo, I wonder what it is they can actually offer me that I cannot offer myself. Who knows? I don't know why I'm getting like people that's pretending to be something that they're not. You got men here that's possibly pretending to be something that they're not. Meanwhile, they're all in fucking reverse. Every single fucking one of them, except for the King of Cups. King of Cups was upright, but King of Cups. Sorry, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups was upright in the deck still. The only thing that's missing is love, I guess, for someone. So somebody can be definitely with someone who portrays the, have all this money, have this knowledge, have this power, have this confidence. Shit ain't that, no. Not even. Nope. Nope. I don't church. Maybe once upon a time. I don't know. So what's good? What's good with this King of Wands in reverse? We'll take out another deck just to see. Somebody can have a child with someone. Somebody definitely does not take care of a child or children. Don't know why. Leave it alone. I will leave it alone because it's none of my business. Yo. Some of you guys have nothing to say to a King of Wands. I mean, and if you do, it's not good. My bad, I know you can't see it. Hold on. If you got anything to say to a person, even if you do talk to this person, you don't have nothing nice to say. Y'all probably don't have anything nice to say to each other. But somebody may have a connection with somebody they can't walk away from. They can't detach from. Somebody's working day in and day out to keep somebody around that they don't even like. I don't understand that shit at all. I don't know if it's money tied to some situation, or somebody just don't want to be homeless, so somebody don't want to be put out. So somebody's just putting up with something. That's what it is. Okay, somebody's just putting up with something. Because if they don't put up with whatever this is, their ass is out in the street. Okay, cool. Whatever. So you and someone, y'all may not be getting along, or this, I don't know what the fuck this is, or who, or this is somebody who's not getting along with somebody else that they're living with, or whatever the fuck this is. But what that got to do with you? Absolutely nothing. What's up with this King of Swords in reverse? Now, it could also be where people are portraying, like I said, that sheep was there. Everybody was looking at you, but mad sheep. Everybody looked the same. And you got this King of Swords in reverse. 3 of them. And it was 3 sheep in this. 7 of Pentacles. So it's like in the background, too. It might be more. I think it was 4, but I know I seen 3. No, it's 3. One of you can't even see, but the other 2, you can definitely see. One of you definitely see. The other one is there, too. But it's one that you can't really see, but they're there. What I mean is, one person is completely exposed. You know exactly who one person is. The other one, you're still figuring out. And then there's another one that's just like trying to hide who they are so hardcore for whatever reason. And it's like, I don't know why they're trying to hide, because none of them are living up to their highest potential for whatever reason. So the person you see exactly who they are. This could be the King of Wands in reverse. You're just like, nah, I know exactly what you're on. You can't even try to hide if you wanted to. Now you got another one that's out of the frame, but definitely there still. Like you could definitely be still curious about. Now you got this King of Swords in reverse came out. Sorry, the 8 of Pentacles came out with this King of Swords in reverse. This could be somebody you're working with, or somebody you're trying to, I would say work some not with, but I don't feel like it. This could be somebody you're working with. Devil in reverse. Moon in reverse. Yeah, somebody, oh my goodness. You be dealing with a Cap Aquarius, Kappa Vedic, Aquarius Vedic. Yeah, I don't know what their deal is. This person could be real, like, I'm not saying controlling, my bad. This person could be real, like, they're like, not even a tyrant. How do I put it? This person likes to rule people, but the way they go about it is very covert. Very, not only covert, this person could be very, like, crafty with how they go about things, how they do things in order to persuade and all this other crazy ass shit. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know what's up with this devil in reverse. Now, and you could also be outing somebody. Like, haha, got you, got you, motherfucker. Anyways, yeah, but yeah, you could definitely be outing someone. I don't know where I'm getting that. You remember Dexter? If anybody watched Dexter, original Dexter, when in the beginning when Officer Dokes was on to Dexter so hardcore, like he knew something was off about that motherfucker, but he couldn't put a finger on it, but he just knew. He knew something was wrong with Dexter. He knew something was off. Um, he kept coming for him. So that, and everybody thought that Dokes was this hardcore, mean, whatever, but he cared about people. He just, when it came down to, my bad, when it came down to Dexter, he just knew something was off, and people kept trying to tell him, oh no, leave him alone, nothing wrong with Dexter, Dexter's this, that, and the third. So everybody else is seeing this person, this King of Swords, could be a Libra, seeing this person as fair, just, right, never wrong, never unfair, never unjust. But you're just like, nah. You know something's off about a person. You just fucking do. And you're just like, how the fuck can people not see this shit? And that's kind of how it was on Dexter. Like, he was the only person that was on to him and knew something was off. But everybody else is like, no, Dexter, this and da da da, all this other shit. And to help him, if he didn't have his sister or half sister, whatever she was to him, if he didn't have her working at the police department where he worked, he would have been found out a long ass time ago. She saved him so fucking much. It had his back like crazy. Even she was mad when Officer Dokes was constantly on him. If anybody was constantly on him, she was always like on their ass. But anyways, so you could have like discernment is like your middle fucking name. It's like you just know. You know, you're like, nah, mm-mm. So you may know that somebody is like, I don't know, somebody can also, if somebody's not, if it's not a romantic thing, somebody can be like verbally abusive to whoever the fuck they're with behind closed doors. If this is like in a relationship, like they got a wife or whatever, they're like mentally and I'm about to say emotionally too, possibly, but mentally and verbally abusive to someone. This could be somebody you work with. Like, this is how they are behind closed doors with whomever. Yeah, somebody's not those things. You be done with a Gemini. Somebody's definitely like, they may have their marbles is not all there, but maybe they come off like that because somebody can also be like, yeah, like I'm an air sign, so I guess you're supposed to automatically assume that they're fucking smart. So somebody takes that astrology air sign shit way too well. Like, yeah, I'm an air sign. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm an Aquarius. I'm smart and shit because whatever the fuck told me so. It's like, hold up. Just because you're an air sign doesn't necessarily mean you're smart. Now, you have the potential to be all those things, but you got to apply yourself. You don't apply yourself. You can't just automatically say that you're smart, unique, and creative and all this other shit if you don't even like you don't even try to understand what's going on in the world around you or even yourself for that matter. Okay, so what's going on with this King of Pentacles in reverse? All of them in reverse. Now, I'm not trying to say anything wrong with people like to the bone. You know, everybody got their traits and their this and their that. Uh, some people, either you work on it or you don't throughout your lifetime. That's on you. Okay. So I don't know if this King of Pentacles in reverse has a mistress, or they trying to make you feel like you're, or they trying to say that you're their mistress. Absolutely the fuck not. Or somebody trying to treat someone like a mistress. That's interesting. Yeah. Somebody feels like I got people like drooling. This could definitely be a fucking Capricorn. Now I'm not saying that all, if you're dealing with more than one Capricorn, I'm not saying that this is both of them or whatever, how many. This could just be one person in particular that thinks that they got things in the bag. This person is combative. Somebody got some. Somebody might have some drug problems too. Like, now this could be. This doesn't have to be like drugs. This could be like steroids or something. Anyways, somebody may have like a dependency that they feel like they cannot do without. Somebody got some anger issues too, and not only that, somebody is like I don't get this abuse so fucking much. Somebody is like combative for whatever reason. I don't know if somebody's high strung or somebody doesn't know when to quit or when to stop or when to just cut their fucking losses or whatever. It's like they gotta win the battle, they gotta win the war, they gotta win the argument, they gotta win everything. And when they don't, they get mad or they get fueled. Like, it just fuels them and gets them going. Or I don't know what the fuck, whatever. I don't, no. Whatever. This is weird shit going on. So you may have people around. This could just be people you just know. And this could be people you work with. Like, this different people. This doesn't gotta be a romantic thing, because I see no fucking romance here. There's absolutely nothing romantic about any of these people. I don't know if this is just people around you. I mean, it has nothing to do with you. Maybe this is like one of them your next door neighbor. One of them is like somebody you work with. The other is who the fuck knows. It could be your brother or your brother's whatever. Or your sister's husband or shit like that. So don't be discouraged. This is not a love reading. I didn't think it was either. I wasn't even, but if this is like people who feel like oh, I can offer you something, what? Because I don't see shit here that's up for offering. All I see is stress, strife, loss, fucking jealousy, combative energy, fighting, arguing, someone who only cares about how people see them or their image to whoever the fuck. I see a bunch of like narcissism, and I don't even say that. Well, this is like traits. People who just bank on that shit, or they just keep the good times rolling, but it ain't nothing good. Let's keep the good times rolling. They're the only one having fun, because they're the only ones that's abusing people and try to call people out and just making people uncomfortable and shit. It's like, what? And this could be a couple too. I don't know. This is like a get together or just mad people. Like, it could be a reason why people got sticks up their asses or just tight wadded or whatever. This is. It doesn't gotta be that deep. I feel like this could be just a bunch of people who all battle addictions and problems and they don't want to face them. Who got time for that? Maybe you're seeing it. You could be sitting back like, You're just observing all this shit like, damn. It's crazy, because I feel like I thought that something was wrong with me. Man, I got on Instagram. I don't even get on there like that. I got on Instagram and I'm like, people are fucking insane. It's just like, it's absolutely absurd. And I know a lot of people do it for the likes and the people to I'm not saying subscribe, because I know they don't do it on there. People to follow them, and people to like them, and the people to, I don't fucking know, be a fan of fucking what? You're doing just is insane. I was like, yo, people are actually on here parading around obesity, parading around and thinking like, oh yeah, it's confidence. That's not fucking confidence. I'm sorry, but it's not. That shit is false confidence. If I had to, like, it's false confidence like crazy. People are delusional. I don't know what the fuck going on with people. I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, people are insane. It's like insanity. And I don't know people. I know people. Some people just doing it to get views and people to subscribe and to follow them, and so they can make money and all. That's understandable, but at the same time, like, this is what you're willing to do. This is what you really. All this shit is what you willing to do. Nah, the motherfuckers has lost their fucking marbles, bro. It's something going on. I don't know what the fuck is in the air. I don't know what's in the air. Somebody might drive a fast car too. I don't know what that's got to do with anything, but that was random. Or something like Turk. Sorry. Maybe something about twerking. Torque V6, V8, whatever. I don't know. Something about engines, torque, shit like that. I don't know. Something about fast car or fast cars. Whew. I'm just like, yo, this is obscene. I don't even know if that's the right word to use, but I'm just like, I feel bad for people. Like, none of this shit is good. I understand that there's reasons why people may be big and be hard for them to lose weight, even though it's not hard. It's a way. I know a fucking way for sure. It's like, there's no way in hell that I understand. I do understand, because I got PCOS, and I will say that, yeah, it's a bitch when it comes to losing weight and all this other shit. But there is a way. It is a way. You got fasting, first and foremost. That is probably one of the easiest ways you can do. You can get rid of a lot of shit, toxins and more shit. There is a way. So nobody can sit here and say, oh, I can't do it. Or people that promoting this fat shit, because that shit is not something to promote. I'm sorry, but me, I don't want to go around no fucking beach. I don't give a fuck. Confidence, yeah, that shit can be from within. It can be. But it's a difference when you're literally looking a fucking mess and a fool and think that, oh yeah, it's confident. No, the fuck it's not confident. Take all that makeup and all that other shit off. Take the wig off. Take all that other shit off. And really look at yourself in the mirror. You tell me it's okay to go out and look a certain way and feel like, and you're okay with it, you're not okay with it. You got to put all this other shit over to cover all that shit to make yourself feel okay with it. You're not fucking confident. Confident is you going out when, if you want to go out in a bikini and you can't even fit in one, take off all that other extra shit that makes you feel like, oh, I'm confident. Take off the makeup or the lashes, all that shit. And I want to see how confident you are going out looking just like that in the same fucking bikini, and you tell me that you're confident, because most times these motherfuckers are not. Most of them were done up in a way where it's like, is this awake? Are you in a coffin right now? Do you have on like that type of like, you gotta be fucking shitting me. The shit is not healthy. It's not. None of the shit is healthy. None of it is healthy. It's insane how people are just like, yeah, and the females is in there like, yeah, girl, you like that shit don't look good. Stop fucking lying. Like, and for the men that lets other men go out looking fucking crazy too, and thinking just because they got money they can look dirty and crazy and look like they 5 months, 6 months, 8 months pregnant and shirt all open and shit, thinking that, yeah, because I got money I can fucking do these things. I can treat anybody any way that I want. And then gonna turn around and be mad when motherfuckers leave you and say that, oh, all bitches want is money. Are you fucking serious? I'm so sick of people, bro. I am so sick of people, man. I wanted to throw everything at my screen, because I'm like, this is the reason why I don't get on Instagram. First of all, I don't fuck with it anyways, but there's a reason why I don't get on Instagram. You get on that shit, it's like brain rot times 10. Like, I felt like I needed to go get a round of chemo. That's how fucking insane. I'm like, yo, motherfuckers is crazy. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Embarrassing yourself, doing all this wild shit just to get money, just to get a following, just to get likes, just to get people to be like, oh yeah, you're my hero. I was so depressed at one point, but start watching your readings, or okay, for readings that could be for somebody else. Start watching your content and shit like that. Now I feel better. It's like, that shit's making you feel better. I can understand if something is like actually genuinely good for the soul. A lot of that shit is not. All that shit was toxic positivity, and I don't even say that shit often. There's a lot of shit that I was like, there's no fucking way people are really letting this slide. Females, you can't sit here and let somebody eat themselves or just look fucking insane and be like, yeah, you go girl. That's not no you go girl moment. Like, why is these motherfuckers in comments and other shit when people are actually achieving things? I don't understand, because I would be sitting here like, yeah, if somebody was if somebody came up with a cure for, I don't know, PCOS, which for some odd reason there is no cure for, which I find to be real fucking odd. I got a cure for it. It's a cure for a lot of things, actually. And it's just like, why are people not praising that shit? And they're like, yeah, like, because PCOS is a nightmare of a thing to deal with. I would be praising people who are coming up with solutions to how to combat that shit, but no, people are fucking praising motherfuckers who are obese as shit, wearing pretty much nothing out in public and saying, yeah, you go, girl, you do that. That's confidence. That's not fucking confidence, bro. It's not. You will know confidence when you see it, and you don't gotta fucking post that shit nowhere. Females wouldn't have to sit here and be on Instagram with damn near anything on just to prove that that they're confident. You don't gotta do that shit. You do not have to do that. I cannot. I'm just sitting here like that, man. Scrub my eyeballs until I don't remember shit anymore and get me the fuck off this planet. Then maybe I'll be like, all right, I can deal with this. I can get down with this. Cause right now, hell no. People out here really going through real shit. Motherfuckers out here praising people for nothing. Shit is fucking wild. Shit is crazy work, man. So some of you guys may be not suitable for children, okay? So somebody can be watching something that's not suitable for children. Whatever the fuck that's about. Yeah, it's not something's not family friendly. I don't know what that's about. That could be like rated something. Come get somebody like covering their kid's eyes or some shit. Like her eyes are covered twice. And it's a fucking kid. Some kid is not supposed to be seeing something. It's not family friendly. It's not kid friendly. Somebody's like, I don't know if somebody's taking a kid to movies because they don't have anybody to watch them, but the kid's not allowed to watch the movie though. I mean, I understand, I guess, but how about you just go to the movies when you have somebody to watch your kid and stop trying to fucking like beat the system so much. Like, the movie will be there for a minute. Well, maybe not. It really depends on what it is. Somebody about Australia. Somebody can be Australian. Or something about Austria. Yeah, somebody's like a menace to society or some shit. Or somebody can have their kids watch Menace to Society. Are you fucking serious? I can't really say much though. Because my dad had me and my cousins. What the fuck is that? He had me and my cousins watching shit that was like, I mean, I'm not gonna say it wasn't educational or informal or informative, not informal, but informative and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But we was watching shit like older Spike Lee movies and shit like that when we were young, like before 13. I can tell you that damn much. And it was just kind of trying to teach us, real shit, life, real things, street shit, whatever, because he didn't want us out there doing the shit, but he wanted to show us like, this is the shit I was on. You don't want to be doing the same shit, so just know people, know who you're around, have good judgment, shit like that. Like, that's what I've learned from my dad. One of the ways I've learned from my dad. So there's that. Now some of you guys, I don't know. Somebody could definitely be trying to cover their kids' eyes because somebody is definitely, I don't know who the Queen of Wands in reverse. First of all, Queen of Wands usually, even upright, can be really sexy, dressed possibly even provocative. But when they're upright, it's very classy. There's a warning here. What's going on? Something about police. Ooh, a police chase. Anyways, but yeah, there's a way to do it. You can dress really, sexy and it'd be classy, it'd be appealing. It's not over the top. Over the top to me is ass cheeks hanging out, pussy lips hanging out, tits damn near popping out, shit like that. Which, hey, it is what it is. But this could be where it's not for kids anyway. So I don't know why a kid would be around. I don't know where somebody's at. Anyways, there is something where somebody should be closing their eyes or they shouldn't be looking at someone, because the Queen of Wands reverse. This is somebody who comes out. The confidence is like appearing overly confident. At this point, Queen of Wands reversed. This is somebody who's wearing shit that's just now that's just ridiculous. It's way too small. It's not appealing. It's untasteful. This can also be somebody who's has to show off as much skin as possible, because what else are they gonna do to get someone to look? But motherfucker's not looking though. Who the fuck is looking? Nobody's looking. Now this could also be a jail setting where, you know, you can't wear certain things, prison, you know, going to visit someone, whatever the case may be. That's not for everyone. But somebody is definitely finding someone unattractive, or somebody's trying to make someone unattractive, or somebody's trying to make other people, somebody's trying to get other people to look at somebody as unattractive. I don't know who or why, I don't know what, but somebody can be same-sex relationship. I don't know where that matters. I mean, sex appeal is here, but Queen of Wands in reverse, that's over the top. That's like I said, Queen of Wands upright can definitely dress sexy, but it's very classy. It makes sense. It's not overly whatever. This is different. This is overly everything. This is where, you know, the skirt is just like, why even wear the skirt? You might as well just not wear anything, because the shit is showing your ass cheeks already. Your bottom cheeks is already out. You know, you might as well just not wear anything. You know, I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't. But that's what's unattractive. Or something like somebody's not attracted to. This could just be somebody who's there. They could be with you, and it's like they're trying not to look at people or look at females or I would guess attractive females, but females that are attractive, but they're overdoing it. You don't have to do all that. You don't have to dress that way. You'll be nice if you just cover it up some shit. You can still have some cleavage and shit like that, but when it comes to the point where your tits is damn near almost out your damn everything, ass is already out, it's like, what's the point now? You might as well just take everything off and just, you know, have at it, unless this is a strip club, because I don't know. But I don't know if somebody's trying to not get tied up, or somebody's trying not to look at somebody a certain way, or objectify women. I don't know what the hell is going on. Or somebody doesn't want to be seen with someone because of the way they fucking dress. It's just insane. Now, so I can, because I've seen this plenty of times, you know, men acting like they're not even like with the person that they're with, because the person is dressed like a complete fool. Seen that multiple times. I'm just like, yeah, I feel you, because I wouldn't even be letting anybody come out the home. Well, I guess it depends. If it's your birthday fit, hey, this is your one day, enjoy it. I guess do what you want. That's the one time you can kind of come out. I mean, not crazy, but you can come out a little bit provocative, you know, a little bit more skin showing, fine. But if it's not your fucking birthday, if this is just a regular old Tuesday, a regular old, you know, Wednesday afternoon, I don't know what the fuck somebody just left the house in. But somebody they had something in mind. I don't know if somebody had the scheming, or their plan is to XYZ 1 2 3, and a cat is crossing. It's not a black cat. It's like a kitten. They look young. Yeah. So this could be a young cat. Yeah, this could be a young person dressed like a grown ass person. And overly grown, to be honest, because if they dress like a grown person, they're overdoing it, because the Queen of Wands is in reverse. This could be somebody who just is. Their self-esteem possibly could be fucked up. I don't know. Or, yo. I remember seeing one time, it was a guy with like 3 younger girls, and he looked like he was old enough to be their dad, I'm guessing, or stepdad or whatever. I mean, I know that if one of them is not your kid, you can't really tell them what to wear. But I was like, where the fuck is your mom? I mean, unless your mom's wearing the same shit, that's crazy. I was like, this girl had to at least be like 14, maybe 15, maybe 16, ass cheeks out. What the fuck are you doing? Like, where's your parents? Like, what's going on? And it's crazy because people will allow a man to be around their daughter, allow their daughter to dress like that, and they have a whole man in the home. Like, what are you fucking doing? I be wanting to slap people so much, like, but you know, of course, I would go to jail. Yeah. So I'm not gonna assault someone off rip. But yeah, this is something's just like something's over the top. I don't know if somebody's like their self-esteem's blown. I know, been there, done that. It happens. Somebody could be just, you know, I would say somebody's unaware, but I don't know about that. Maybe somebody don't see it because we do got these. I mean, somebody can because both of these she can cut. She can take the blindfold off easily. Somebody just refused not to see that this, whatever this is, that something's not attractive. The way they're, whatever this energy is not it. It's not it. And I don't know if somebody's in a relationship with someone, and this is how they dress, and maybe somebody address this to a person like, hey, look, you may want to, cover up, do this, do that. Somebody's like, they don't want to. Somebody wants to be seen, and hey, I don't know. Maybe if somebody can be what is the word? It's there, but it does not want to come out. Um, not self-conscious, even though that could be part of it. What the fuck is it? I can't think of it right now, but whatever. I mean, it doesn't gotta be like that either. It doesn't have to be that deep, you know? Because, shit, you can like to wear certain things, and maybe you don't realize that certain things is just not appropriate, or whenever, at certain times. So you guys may not be able to help it if this is you. Maybe you have a type of body that you just, I mean, shit. Or it's a Betty Boop or some whatever shit. And it is what it is. Maybe you can't help. You got thighs, you got hips, you got ass, tits, whatever. And it's like you're doing the best you can. Shit, you're trying to look good. Hey, you can't help it if it's too provocative for other people, or overdoing it for some people. Maybe some people just feel like they husbands and men and shit like that should cover their eyes. Maybe they feel like, I mean, this could just be what people feel about you, but it doesn't mean it's true. People may want their kids and their wives, wives, husbands, okay, maybe husbands and boyfriends and shit to cover their eyes because they trying to steer somebody away and say, oh yeah, that person is they don't have any confidence, or they're damn, what is the word? It's like there, but it doesn't want to come out. Somebody's definitely trying to make someone, they don't want somebody to look at someone because they try to make it seem as if a person is this, that, and the third, so that somebody's not attracted to whoever this is. So somebody's definitely trying to make somebody out to be a hoe, or, oh, they're dressed like that, oh, this, that, and the third, you shouldn't be attracted to that, don't look that way. You can't help it if you're looking good, because you definitely got somebody like saying all these different things about how you look. They don't know you, I guess. Now, it doesn't gotta be that deep either, but I am getting where somebody is like, Because me personally, hey, if you want to do it, do it. But when you start getting the backlash, or you starting to really, notice that shit's not cool, relax. Like, don't overdo it, or you don't have to overdo it. Maybe you'll understand where the fuck people are coming from. Because people, they will, if people big them up like, yeah, they're alright with that. But as soon as somebody come in with some real shit and tell them like, shit's not cute, they take offense and oh, you just jealous and you just what the fuck? I mean, I guess fuck me for being a good person or be a good friend or anything, telling you like, no, that's a fucking mess. What are you doing? I would rather somebody tell me to take some shit off or to change. If the shit is not appealing, is not right, what the fuck are you doing? I'm fine with that, because you probably right. But most times I can dress my fucking self in the mirror and see that, nah, it's not hitting, and I won't fucking wear it. Some people, I don't know if they get changed in the dark and they just walk the fuck out. I don't know. If you put as much effort into all this fake shit and having to dress a certain way to appear confident, you could fucking be putting all that, you could be putting the same energy into getting fit and really enjoying the fucking body you're in from within, because that outside shit don't fucking work. It does not. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck. I'm not even sorry, but I'm sorry that it's like, but it's shit's insane. People are normalizing certain things like it's okay. That shit's not okay. My mom was doing some shit like that, I wouldn't want my mom stepping out looking like that. Not with me, with her. Especially if I'm a kid or a teenager. Who the fuck wants to be out with their mom dressed a certain fucking way? Are you serious right now? Because it's kind of embarrassing. I won't even lie. Now, if my mom looks good, that's fine. But you don't gotta overdo it. You can look good and still be dressed up appropriately. So I don't know what this is. I don't know. Chitty chitty bang bang. This could be somebody taking somebody out on a date. Cause I was getting that whole what was it? Was it Bad Boys 2? When Reggie took what you call his daughter out, and Will Smith was like, "I'm gonna be chitty chitty bang bang" or something like that. I forgot how it went, but he was pretty much, they were like sizing him up and shit. Like, move, bitch, get out the way. If I see you on a highway, get the fuck out of my way. I don't know if this is random. Maybe somebody's taking someone out or something like that. I don't know. This could be somebody's daughter that's dressed a certain way. Somebody's like, nah, go and change. I don't know. Somebody's trying to preserve somebody's innocence. Hey, it is what it is. Anyways, there's so many different things I just got. That was 2 different separate readings too, because I got shit to do though, so I gotta go.